Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged, and in my personal opinion, and all of the things, you guys, it's for entertainment purposes only. It's not personal, and everything else. So we've got to talk about Winter Wonderland. Winter, who formerly was on Love and Marriage DC, you guys, and she was not happy with how Carlos King and Destiny was trying to force LATRICE to, state where you stand and take a stance against Mel and call Mel out, and even try to throw Stormy in there for good measure in hopes that that was going to move LATRICE. And, Winter hit the nail on the head, right? Everybody always wants Mel to say something about her fans, even though there's no receipts most of the time that this was a Melimeter or a Mel fan that did X, Y, and Z. But the number of people that hate Mel, that have accused Mel of all kinds of things, plastic surgery, cheating on Martel, alleging that, the youngest child, Martel, was not the father, even having the cast members' own family members push the narrative and troll Mel, and still talk about Mel to this day on all social media platforms. And not one person in the cast says, you know what, that's too far. And I don't mean saying, don't do that, that's too much, with a grin on your face. No, because you knew that was going to happen. It is some vitriol, it is some disgusting things that is said out here. And everybody's like, oh, state where you stand and this and that, but nobody said anything when Sonny's info got out. Sonny and Moses' info got out. Did you see anybody, speak out that the fans are too far for releasing the info about Moses and Sonny? Where was the outrage? Where was the concern from the cast members on state where you stand? It seems to be only an issue if, somebody else in the cast gets exposed, is what the bottom line is. It's only a problem if somebody else in the cast gets exposed, then all of a sudden it's Mel's fault. Or it was some big conspiracy by Mel fans that are having secret meetings. Can you make it make sense? Who's got time for that? But Winter hit it on the head that you can go to Twitter, you can go to Instagram, you can go to platforms that discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville, and there is an overwhelming number of people who do not like Mel. And even some of your cast members, like Stormy and others, will be in the comments hearting the negative comments about Mel. But I don't see Mel saying, you know what, you guys, that's too far. You guys are doing too much with these rumors. None of these rumors are true. Mel has been silent. And you guys have said some of the most disgusting and disturbing things about her. And she said nothing. And the one time she responds with a red phone after things go too far and threats are made and all these other things, then all of a sudden it's oh my gosh, Mel's doing too much. Mel's involving X, Y, and Z. Mel is taking it too far. She's trying to bring this onto the show. Everything has to be about social media and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, wait a second. Didn't the melee at Madani start because of social media? Because of Tisha's mom listening to a social media rumor?
Isn't the push that X, Y, and Z is the millimeters' fault because there are several Facebook groups? It's interesting. People think that there are MEL supporting Facebook groups. Can you please point them out to me? Because all of the screenshots that I see from these Facebook groups are saying the most vile things about MEL, the most vile things about the Holt kids. But anybody can take a couple of screenshots that are pro-MEL, that are, very pissed off or very angry about something and paint a narrative. But y'all never talk about how far the people that hate MEL go. And even leaked wrong information about the custody case. And even alleged that the kids were lying about how Martell was treating them. And said that because Martell has not currently lost custody, that MEL is lying about this custody battle. Can you make it make sense? People have gone on their own narratives and have completely twisted things. And not once has anybody in the cast said, that's too far, kids should be off limits, you shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z. But if it happens to them, not only do they blame MEL and the MEL fans, but then you also have the cast and Carlos King, who are like, there's just haters, there's just people who don't want to see each other succeed. No. It's really not that. How about you guys get your stuff together? And it's interesting because the people that actually were calling are the people that you guys now have in your back pocket. Who are not MEL fans, by the way. Y'all want to talk about, MEL's doing this with the YouTubers, but several of y'all have talked about how much you talk to the cast members on the phone every day. I've never talked to anybody in the cast. I've never met anybody in the cast. I don't know them on a personal basis. Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest if you're still going on your platform and saying nothing but hatred towards MEL? But everything is all about the millimeters. Everything is we got to take down the millimeters. The millimeters are too powerful. The millimeters are a cult. The millimeters believe in MEL and MEL is God and blah, blah, blah. No. Nobody ever says that. Let's keep it real. Right? All of this is smoke and mirrors. All of this is a deflection. When, Maurice wanted to, put out that Funky Dineva Awards designed to basically create conflict and division amongst YouTubers. And also weed out YouTubers as well who could no longer handle all that comes with reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville or talking about the social media stuff and everything else. And nobody talks about the way that these other cast members have utilized social media and YouTubers to their advantage. Nobody says anything about how they're BFFs with Funky Dineva. And how Funky Dineva can basically go on his platform and say anything. And people eat it up. And he can cuss out these same cast members' family and drag them and make crazy allegations. And they're still going to be taking pictures with Funky Dineva. But let any of y'all say something. And you guys have hate in your heart. You guys are miserable. You guys are negative. You guys, don't have a man, don't have a job, blah, 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 blah. Come on now. Why is it's okay for you to dox people? It's okay for you to have these personal relationships with the cast members. It's okay for you to make all of these allegations about MEL and make all of these things, trying to debunk the court documents of the custody case and trying to debunk the revenge P, but sit here and are mad at people who support MEL and aren't bashing the other cast members? See, here's the thing. You need to understand the difference between flat out bashing somebody and name calling, which is what a lot of people do, versus holding people accountable and taking people to task and calling out the nonsense, calling out the hypocrisy and the double standards. But let some of y'all tell it, you guys have been nothing but nice to Mel. No. Don't tell me state where you're standing and nobody stands ever to defend Mel. Knowing daggone well that the cast has bought into Martell's lies and even didn't mind spreading even lies of their own if it meant that their business was not exposed on the show. But don't get mad now when things escalate and people have had enough. But you can't blame that on Mel fans or Mel supporters. There are tons of people who don't like anybody on this show, who don't see it for anybody on this show, who think everyone on this show's got issues. But you guys never talk about that. You guys think it's a personal vendetta if somebody is being held accountable and taken to task, you know? So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.